I'm Michelle.
And I'm Janet.
And we are Gingerbread Corner.
So welcome to part 2 of working for yourself versus working in the corporate world. Last week we talked about the cons. Today, let's bring you the pros.
Alright, so the first pro is you get to be your own boss, which means you get to do what you want to do. You also get to
Be who you are.
You know? You're not told, like at work, obviously they've got certain codes, like dress codes, like you can't wear this, you can't wear that. Oh, you can't laugh too loudly, you gotta behave, you know, you can't say this, you can't say that, you can't act like that.
Yeah, you can't act like how you want to act. You can't bring your full self to work, I think, because there's going to be this judgment across so that you need to fit into their mold.
Yeah.
Yes, even though they tell you they want your opinion and they want you to be your full self, they don't mean it.
No, they don't want your opinion.
They don't want your opinion. They want you to
You're
be
a troublemaker then.
That's right. They want you to be a yes man hidden behind some sort of opinion. Like you pretend that you have an opinion, but actually it's just their opinion reset again in your own words, right?
The opinion they want is pretty much, oh my god, that's such a fantastic process. I'm so excited. I can't wait to do what you've just suggested. Then you're like, oh, that person is a team player. That's not what they want.
No.
But whereas at home, you can be, you know, you can be serious when you want to be. You can be silly when you want to be. As long as you're getting whatever your work done, your goals, you're meeting your goals and making decisions, then you can be whoever you want to be at home.
Plus, you can work whenever you want to work. There's none of this 9 to 5. Who made this rule that we all had to work between this 9 to 5 era? Like, wouldn't there be no peak hour if everybody started at different times? At home, if you're tired, you get up a little bit later. If you're woken up early, you start work anyway.
That's right.
No one's here to tell you, ooh, why did you take like an hour and a half for lunch and why did you come in half an hour late?
Exactly like that.
Exactly like this voice.
That's how we all
it's
see
like
our managers.
Corporate trolls.
Yeah.
All right. So the second pro is your income capacity. So obviously at work, when you get paid a salary, no matter how many more hours or effort you put in, you kind of get the same pay every single week, right? Maybe occasionally you get bonuses, but that's quite limited to what the corporation decides that you can have. With your own business, the more effort I find that you put into it, the more ability you can earn. And the sky's the limit. With the corporate world, depending on what level you are, if you're middle management, they seem to put you at this glass ceiling where, you know, if they deem you to be just middle management quality and nothing else, if they don't think you're leadership quality, there is only a maximum that really potentially you can go to. That's why at work, like you see like maybe 50-year-olds that you think are smart, maybe they didn't play the game well enough, and they're just sitting at this income where you're like, you know what, you have so much potential, you could earn so much more because you're so clever and smart that if you just did it on your own, the sky's the limit for you.
Yeah, because you see those people that have been there for 40 years in a job, but they're still not even a manager yet or gone up. Because normally you think maybe back in the day, you think, oh, the longer I stay, then I just slowly climb up that corporate ladder, and by the time it's 40 years, I'm going to be at the top. Yeah. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that at all.
If you think about a big organization, there's like, you know, 30,000 people, and there's like 10 top jobs. What are the chances of you getting there?
That's right.
You might as well buy a lottery ticket.
That's right.
Or do it for yourself.
Yeah, because the potential, obviously, when you have your own business, yes, you do sometimes make less than what you did with a job. Probably at the beginning.
At the start, for sure.
But then the potential for it to make, like, to go really big, really, you can go really
infinite.
big. Yeah, you could make more than some CEOs of banks.
Definitely.
Yeah. So the sky's the limit for your own business. You can do.
Reach for the sky.
Reach for the sky. Okay, so the third pro that we have is when you work for yourself or you have your own business, you actually get to meet a lot of different people, not just people in suits.
Yes.
You know, you meet a whole lot of creatives that have other kinds of businesses. So we used to do markets, and we would meet people, you know, obviously ones that made cupcakes, but then you have people that make candles, pillows, bags, or food, different kinds of food, you know, organic food. And they're all very well, uncorporate like, aren't they?
Uncorporate, they have different thinking.
Yeah.
So I met also like a hairdresser who also was a yoga teacher.
Yeah, they've got like different jobs and stuff.
Different
They do
jobs.
different things.
Different opinions about the world. So I guess in the corporate world, everybody's like trying to earn that buck to buy a house, maybe get married, settle down. And then you meet like people in entrepreneur world where it's just like, I don't know why I need to buy a house because when I pass away, I can't take it with me. And you're like,
yeah.
true story.
They're a bit more relaxed kind of people. A bit more open-minded.
Definitely more open-minded.
I would say probably less insecure as well.
Yes.
Because they're just being them, I guess.
And they've got things that they know that they're awesome at. I guess in the corporate world, you can be mediocre and get away with it, right? You can just be an okay accountant and then you can still slide through and get into management position. But that doesn't really give you any much more self-confidence in yourself.
No, it doesn't.
Whereas if you are good at a craft, you know, you're awesome at teaching yoga, you're awesome at cutting hair, you get this immediate feedback and you're helping people like immediately, operationally.
That's right.
That I think it adds like to your self-esteem much more quicker.
Yeah.
And so therefore that insecurity bit, that politics that you have in the corporate world just wouldn't exist.
Yeah, there's less ego. They have less ego.
Less ego.
Because they don't think about materialistic things as much. Or maybe some do, but the ones that we've met so far, they don't think about that, and they don't really care about the status quo kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. People who question, they're constantly people that question the status quo, which we are drawn to, obviously. Whereas in the corporate world, I guess of the arena you're in, it's not good to sort of question the status quo. There's a lot of, this is how we've always done it, so let's just go with it. And no more challenges, whereas in the entrepreneur world, you have to challenge. In order to move forward, you challenge. And that's where all the mindset is there, and that's what we love.
Yeah, that's right. Because if you want to expand your business, you want to grow, then you have to look for more challenges. And you have to do things that are uncomfortable, out of your comfort zone. I know that. Uncomfortable. Out of your comfort zone. Because
the square, which I use in corporate, but they don't mean that.
No.
Because this is the square, and maybe you can toe the line. But if you come here, get back in there. Get back in your box.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's right. So the people that we meet from having our own business is just really different. And, you know, they've got different outlook on life, which is really good. It's positive. It's always positive as well.
Generally, it's very positive.
Yeah, generally it's really positive.
No one's going, oh no, my soy candles, they're just blur. No one says that. Everyone's like, oh, I love my soy candles. They just smell so good.
People are positive. Yeah, and they believe that anything can happen.
The fourth pro of working for yourself versus corporate is there is no politics in your own business. Between us two, we don't play that mind game because we're just direct talkers. I remember like leaving the corporate world, going back into the corporate world, and my manager going, gee, Jenna, you're a very direct speaker. And it's like, no way. It's because I'm used to being in my own business and I don't have to play any game. If I think something is stupid, I just go, hey Michelle, that is stupid. Let's move on from it and try something else, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, whereas in corporate, you have to kind of like maybe tiptoe around.
Tiptoe.
You have to really think about the way you say certain things.
That's right.
Even if it's just like a general direct kind of feedback. Just saying, hey, like, don't do it this way. You still have to tiptoe around because then people get really upset.
Yes, and there's claims of bullying nowadays. So if you say something where they don't like it, it could be brought up as bullying. So you have to be very diplomatic. So therefore, when you're taking so much time thinking about what you get to say, you actually don't get to implement anything because you are just talking. That's right, yeah. And then people get passive aggressive over there, right? Massive passive aggressive because you're not allowed to be direct, right?
No, that's right.
So the only way you take a dig at it is to go passive aggressive. And there goes your politics again, all the politics of the world. And obviously the higher you go up in the corporate world, if you get to management positions or above, I think the politics just gets worse.
It does,
You have to play a lot harder, and there's less about the actual work and delivering work, and it's all about playing the game.
That's right. right, because someone could be there for a while, they know everything, all the processes and everything, but if they don't play the game, if they're always quiet in the corner, they're not going to get the management role or get up there. No. They'll, and then when someone else does it, they'll bitch about it. Yeah. And they're like, I don't understand, how come I didn't get it or why didn't they get it? It's like, come on.
Because you didn't play.
You gotta open your eyes, you gotta play the game. That's what the corporate world is all about.
It's the game.
And that's the politics of it all, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, exactly. But when you have your own business, nah, just say it. No, don't like it, let's do it this way. Yeah. Great.
Yeah. Nobody gets offended, we move on.
Yeah, because also you really need to make money as well, so
you need to move forward, so you can't have time to have meetings, play the game.
No.
Yeah, jibber jabber.
No, we make decisions as we're like rolling icing, I mean not rolling dough and icing cookies. We're like, let's do this. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
Done. Yeah. Alright, and the last pro is having your own business can take you to places where you normally wouldn't go to if you were just in a normal corporate job. Yeah. For example, like we got invited last year during Christmas time to go teach a workshop. Well, at corporate places. It was corporate, but the difference was we got to wear like jeans and like casual clothes and still walk in and be behind the scenes of the corporate world without anyone having to tell us.
That you're not, like, so it was a hot day, I showed up in little short shorts and like a shirt, and then when we got to reception, I'm like, oh, we're here to decorate classes. She kind of gave me this look around like, why are you wearing such short shorts? And then I think she realized, oh, they're the creatives. I can't tell them what they can or cannot wear. And I was like, that's right. You can't tell us what to wear. We can wear whatever we want. We're the creatives.
Yeah.
It's like the back entry into the world.
Yeah. Like you're there, but then no one can tell you what to do when you're there.
And you run the classes the way you want to run the classes.
That's right. Yeah. Another one is we got to be invited to the Oktoberfest festival this year. So that was our first festival. And you get to see like how people organize it all.
From start to finish.
All the different kind of publicity stuff that they do.
And you get to be part of the event, I guess, without having to buy a ticket.
That's right.
And you get to talk to all the organisers and stuff.
And the store holders as well, the other ones that were there. That was really fun. And then we also do, obviously, markets. We used to do markets. You get to meet all the different people, see all the different kind of stores, businesses that are around. You get to chat with them, exchange ideas.
And like wedding expos?
Yeah, wedding expos.
Yeah, before we like did wedding expos, so you met all the people that, like, if we were to ever get married, which we're not really, we would have all the connections. We would have a cake person, a photographer, a celebrant. We have all this stuff already done without actually having to attend the wedding expo because we're expoing at it.
That's right.
And there's that connection and there's that linkage because you're all business owners and you're connected that way.
That's right, yes. Yeah. And then at the wedding expos they have food as well, and we always went and got the
free food. And we got like leftover cake.
That's right, yeah.
So yeah.
And there's always like a band playing, so it's like a bit of a party, but just standing around partying and then eating food.
Yeah, whereas part of your business. So whereas in corporate, you know, yes, sometimes you get to go to some maybe corporate events, but generally the 9 to 5 and meetings is all you get to attend.
Yeah.
So there's nothing different. Whereas, you know, the bigger you are in your business, the more you do, the more events you get to attend, and you also get to choose which ones you get to attend to.
That's right. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. That is the end of our series.
A two-part series.
For pros and cons of working for yourself versus working in the corporate world. I hope you enjoy that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe, please. Bye.
See ya.